Good day, sir. Is this the safe place? Right before I go on, because they say men don't cry, and I want to know if I'm allowed to shed a bit of tears and let it loose and, be free and pour out my heart without feeling remorse or feeling insecure. See, I just want to rant. I want to talk because at this little age, I'm facing a whole lot. But I'm a product of this new world where a man don't cry. If a man isn't allowed to be sad, I'll be a bitch if I'm depressed. So I'd rather man up to impress, dress up, smell nice, act uninterested, be a nonchalant man. Don't chase romance, chase the bad. Don't trust no girl, have multiples of them. And don't love, don't trust. It's too much rules. I just want to live. And it's happening again. The drama is taking over. You could never have it together. And then they say you're never enough and maybe your son die. And yet it's boss cries. Tears I don't get dried up even after I get eyes.
There's a kind of silence men carry that doesn't echo. It just sinks into our shoulders, into our backs, into the corners of our rooms where no one ever looks. We don't always cry when it hurts. We don't always scream when we are drowning. Sometimes we laugh too loud. Sometimes we disappear. And sometimes we just get quiet. Not because there is peace, but because we've learned that breaking in silence is safer than breaking in front of the world. They told us to be strong, to be tough, and to be a man. But they never said how. They never taught us that strength doesn't mean silence, that toughness doesn't mean hiding, that being a man doesn't mean dying inside just to look okay outside. So here we are, men walking around with words in our heads, apologies in our chest, and pressure on our backs we don't even know how to name. But listen, I'm saying this out loud now, so you or someone else doesn't have to say it in a suicide note. You are allowed to hurt. You are allowed to feel. You are allowed to not be okay today and still be worthy of tomorrow. This month, they say it is men's mental health awareness. But this is more than awareness. This is survival. This is healing. This is breath. To every man watching this and every woman who knows a man fighting silently, ask him how he is doing and mean it. Check on your strong friends. And to the men like you and others who have carried too much for too long, put it down even if it is just for a moment. Even if it is just right here. Because strength is not in silence. It is in honesty. It is in choosing to stay, to speak, to keep waking up even when your soul feels heavy. So yeah, we are not weak for feeling. We are not broken for bending. We are not less of a man for reaching out. We are more than pressure, more than pain, more than what the world demands of us. We are still here, and that is powerful.
Right. Thank you, sir. I thought I was strong. I always thought, because I was breaking down each day, shattered up with struggling faith, yet the wise old man across the street said I'm the decider of my fate. I just needed someone to tell me, it's okay. It's okay.
The best.